What's up with it? Alright, so today Mother's Day. I just got through checking out a video with videos on Instagram from Beyond 5D. Shout out to Beyond 5D, you know what I'm saying, for helping spread the message. But I gotta tell you niggas something though. And this is very important. This is very important. So amongst the spiritual community, until you like Kevin Samuels or Rashad Jamal or a few other people with larger platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna say Kevin Samuels was in the spiritual community, but he was on Truth Street, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't you can't be on no spiritual shit, no conscious shit. You gotta be walking down Truth Street. Truth Street. And let me tell you why. They know that when you spiritual and you stuck on spirituality, you stuck on crystals and you know what I'm saying, ascension, spiritual awakenings, angels and demons, all these things that you feel but you can't really see. You know what I'm saying? They cool with that. They cool with that. Look, let me tell you why. Because you ain't focused on what they got going on. Look, I've been through a spiritual awakening. I've been through ascension. That's just like going through a spiritual awakening, going through ascension. It's just like MK Ultra. It's just like MK Ultra. Because you gotta understand resurrection. That's why people are like, oh, that's a clone. People, it's clones. Nigga, they been resurrected. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it gets a battle. You know what I'm saying? Because there's two aspects to you once you are resurrected and understanding that. You know what I'm saying? You got a low vibrational consciousness. You got a high vibrational consciousness. So you gotta understand that. So I'm gonna tell y'all my story on what happened to me. This is, look, I was never really, this is what made me spiritual. What made me spiritual was when I met my guardian angel, when I went through ascension, when I went through my spiritual awakening the hard way, you know what I'm saying? Look, after I went through my spiritual awakening, met my guardian angels, seen the whole, everything, seen what was going on out here, seen lines in the sky, talking to birds, talking to dogs, with birds talking to me, voices in my head, and I wasn't high. When I went through all of this, it broke my brain. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, I'm gonna tell you like this. You gotta let some things go to let some things in. So when I had to let all them new things in, all them experiences coming in just hit me hard. Boom, 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 boom. Look, what led me up to that was learning the truth about everything that's really going on out here. You feel what I'm saying? And I was spreading these certain truths. Look, my guardian angel watching my back to the T. She had to come get me because I was becoming radical. I was becoming too radical. And like I'm talking about, I had that fire, that fire, that line. She had to pour a little water on me, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, I wasn't balanced. And I wasn't balanced. I didn't understand that you are supposed to be balanced of truth. Learn your truths. You know what I'm saying? So look, like eating healthy, the proper way of thinking, emotionally, your financial stability. You know what I'm saying? Once they know that you, and look like this, they know that once you go through spiritual awakening and ascension and things of that nature, majority of people around you are going to become distant from you. You understand what I'm saying? But when you on Truth Street and you breaking down all these truths with aliens and all this other stuff, the government, global politics, you understand what I'm saying? Distractions, the distractive tools that they use against you, you know what I'm saying? Conquering lands, when they about to do once you start to catching up with them, you start to seeing what they about to do next before they even doing it, or right while they doing it, and you letting it be known right in the moment of what is going down. They don't like that. They don't like that. Especially when you add it up. You think I'm lying? If you think I'm lying, let me put it like this. Well, majority of the videos I made before July the 1st of 2021, I deleted personally off my channel because my intuition and I'm telling you, like I was hearing voices in my head after going through spiritual awakening. I was getting spiritually attacked. Like I can hear voices in my head telling me delete that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they will kill you. These people will find a way to take you out, take it down. And I'm not saying that. Look, I'm not saying that an enemy told me that. That came from my higher consciousness of truth. I got kids to feed. You know, I got a family to take care of. I can't save the whole world. I gotta start with myself. So that's what my spiritual awakening and ascension taught me. You know what I'm saying? So all these destructive tools and giving away your power to outside sources is not gonna make your life better. You see what I'm saying? You gotta walk that line of truth. And when you doing that, that aura, them truths coming from within gonna spread outwardly around those around you, because your vibration gonna be high, your frequency gonna be high. Anybody that come in contact with you, it's gonna hit them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you gotta bring that lion from within. You gotta become the beast. You know what I'm saying? And then you spread the mark of the beast on other lions. You wake them up to that lion within them. You know what I'm saying? And you spread your mark amongst them, and you keep doing that. Look, this is why my channel is shadow banned to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't see my shit, and it's been going down. Like, look, they been knew who I was. They been knew I was gonna wake up. I'm trying to tell you. Look, they know who the real ones who got their frequency up there. Man, look, I'm just gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, I ain't never fucked with the system. I used to hit licks at Walmart. I tried to crash that shit. I had a job to do. I was fucking their system up. I was taking their shit and returning it back to their ass. About a boatload, about the thousands a day. Cracking it. Man, look, they had to fix their system. They started hiring loss prevention and all kind of people to try to get me. I used to play cat and mouse with these motherfuckers. I used to pretend like I walking down one out there, run around the other out, and I just turn around and go out the door. And walk home with $100 worth of shit in my fucking stuff in my pants. I was a thief. I was a Robin Hood type nigga. You feel what I'm saying? It's real like that. And when you look at Robin Hood and the Green Man and all these other things, Jesus Christ and Osiris and all had connections, smoking weed and me, Cushion Dro, K-Dro, Kaylin, King Lion, however you want to call it. I got multiple names. I got my spirit name, King Lion. I got my nickname, K-Dro, and I got my real name, Kaylin. You know what I'm saying? And it's all holiness of my mind, body, and soul. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I lined this shit up. But I never chose spirituality. It came and picked me up. It was like, come on, bro. So you did it. You did what you had to do. Welcome to the world stage now. And I was like, oh shit, I'm on the world stage. Everybody's watching me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be watching. And then, but look, it's as above, so below. As within, so without. You watching what's going on from behind your veil. People watching what you got going on. They watching from above. We watching from below. It just is what it is. This is the universe that we living in, the YO universe. So I don't give no power away. Like, and a lot of things that I was capable of, I had to be brought back down in frequency to live amongst y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm trying to tell you, I was praying one day. My homeboy died last June. Like, rest in peace to my boy Boo Kane. But look, he died last year in June. By somebody he didn't even know. Dudes came through there and smoked him at the corner store type time. Look, it fucked my world up so bad. Emotionally, my frequency was a place I didn't want to be. I remember sitting on my bed. I went in my room, sitting on my bed, Indian style, and started praying to God, asking him to save my people, asking him to free my people. Look, during this prayer, this meditation prayer that I was doing, a real prayer, for real, it started raining. While it started raining, after it started raining, I remember coming outside, looking on the ground right here where I'm at now, next to my house, in the grass, and the ground was split open. Like, look, it was like a gap like this big in the ground, and it was long, like it was like 6 feet across, like 5-6 feet long, a big ass gap in the ground. Only thing I know is that looked like what happened with lightning strike. Lightning literally struck near my house during my prayer. That's a sign from God. It started raining. I literally, when my frequency rose up, I was literally tapping in with thoughts. I was literally creating thoughts in other people's brains and things of that nature, unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering why everybody was coming to me with the same shit. I didn't know I was putting the thoughts in their brain because my frequency was so high, and it was the actually everything they was telling me was positive. I just wasn't trying to hear it. I just wasn't trying to hear it. That's why I had to go through my ascension and my awakening, because I was learning all these truths, you know what I'm saying, getting all this knowledge, but I wasn't balanced. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm trying to tell you, it is an enemy. It is people out here against you, you know what I'm saying? They do have programs and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you sign that contract with the Creed, when you sign that contract with the Creed and you're on a mission, you're on the world stage, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make strategic moves too. You gotta throw distractions in their face so they can't see what you got going on. You see what I'm saying? Because they always watching. As long as this phone got a camera on it, and now got a camera on the front, the back, you know what I'm saying? They always watching. You can't even take your battery out of your phone because they want to make sure that the microphone is always on. Go watch the movie Eagle Eye. They talk about it. They say the only way that you can cut your phone off with a microphone ain't on no more is if you take the battery out. Now, right now, grab your phone and you tell me if you can take the battery out. Take the back off and take the battery out if you can. You probably got an old ass phone or a fucking flip phone or some shit like that. But this smartphone, I can't take the battery out. They constantly keeping up with everything. This is a fucking TV show. This is a TV show of its own. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I say what I say. Like, and I do the things the way I do because, like, I'm different. Like, I be seeing, and I don't know everything. No lie, I don't know everything. I'm still learning new things every day. Like, I didn't know that our bodies was made of H302. You know what I'm saying? Like H2O, but it's H302. I didn't know our bodies was made of it. I did know that it was in fruits because of a homie who posted it on YouTube. The dreads, he got the little mark of Buddha in the middle of his forehead. But or Africa, that's Africa. But my bad. I got the mark of Buddha on my forehead. But he got Africa right here. But he the one that brought it to my attention about the fruits and the quality of water that come in the fruits. I mean, I already knew that I knew last year that I was supposed to be eating a lot of fruits, especially during the summertime. Understand this. You gotta understand these concepts. Like, especially during the summertime, you want to be eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and being in nature a lot because you are a moving tree. You are a tree. You just be moving. You just be moving. You know what I'm saying? But you still a tree. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay grounded. Like, real talk. You gotta be grounded with this shit. Like okay, like straight up. I'll go sit in the grass. I mean, I'll go stand in the grass barefoot like once every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm allergic to grass to a certain degree. Like, I can't cut grass for a long period of time. I used to work for a landscaping company, and like, man, I just remember at the end of the day, like my first day working, at the end of the day, like my feet was swollen up, my hands was swollen, my arms was swollen up red. I didn't know I was allergic to it. I just knew that when I was a little kid, when we used to roll around in grass, it used to make me itch. I'm not saying all grass does that, but I'm saying that to be like I'm connected with nature. I'm connected with the Netaru, but my thing, they got chemicals or some shit in the grass where I can't be in all kind of grass. But I still like to do grounding techniques, you know what I'm saying? I like to come outside, I like to listen to the wind, I like to breathe. I like to consciously, with pure intention, just take a deep breath. Just breathe. Sometimes I like to consciously be aware of the thoughts that's constantly being said, even when I'm not thinking about these thoughts. Man, you ever like know some shit talking in your head, and then like you heard a little bit towards the end, you're like, what was just being said? Like, I should have been listening. Cause I'm telling you, you be doing other shit and then think, man, look, I done heard deep voices in my head. I done heard all kind of entities speaking to me. I done heard different voices speaking to me out of the blue, saying different things in my brain. I done heard people talking about, I done heard a voice say, oh, you still on that bullshit? Like, straight up, while I was writing, look, I was writing this book, or typing some shit up. I don't know, it was something I was doing. I think I was doing some logos. And I started like bullshitting around, just started trying to be extra creative, and like the voice in my head, it was a deep voice that said, you still on that bullshit. Just like basically trying to let me know, nigga, just do the shit the right way and stop bullshitting around, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't believe in time and things of that nature. It's not that time ain't real because it was created, right? That's just like saying that this cigarette's not real. It's just tobacco and a fucking menthol thing that they created. It's not a cigarette. Cigarettes aren't real. They don't come from that. Nigga, it's right here in front of you. But you know what I'm saying? And you want time, nigga, just look at your clock. It's damn near metaphysical. But the thing is how you utilizing your time. If your time is in control of you, then you are not in control of your time. You know what I'm saying? If you can take time to sit down and think about what you want to make your next move the best move, like play this game called life like it's a chess game, and you utilizing your time properly now. You know what I'm saying? And understanding your chakras, like real talk, like when you go through awakening or spiritual awakening, it really don't have nothing to do with your third eye opening up, because you're not gonna be able to open your third eye if you ain't tapping in, right? Because you're giving too much power away, or either have too much power. Like for me, and like I'm telling you, because I've yet to hear one person tell me that this has happened to them. Like my heart chakra literally opened up during my awakening. Like my heart chakra, I felt it like a concrete circle, like an Iron Man. I felt it crack open in my chest. I can't make that up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was meditating. A voice told me to go meditate that day. I went to go meditate. I started sweating and shaking during meditation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and next thing you know, it's like I felt the whole earth, like an earthquake, like, but it was in my chest, and it was like start cracking, like it was just cracking open, and then it was like I was. It's like once I felt it crack open, I saw entities, vampire entities, like dinosaur-looking demon entities, like flash right in front of my eyes, as if I went to a dimension, like where if I wasn't right, they was gonna take my ass. You know what I'm saying? But because I was correct, they let me through. It's like they was guarding something. It's like they was at a gate guarding something. And when they let me through, I seen something real dark. I seen wings appear, and then these they look like bat-like wings, and then it turned into an angel. It turned into a black angel during my meditation, right while my eyes are closed. It just appeared, and then it disappeared. And then I woke up, and the voice was with me for like 2 hours. And then that same voice started cracking. It cracked my perspective. It cracked my perspective, which I knew that's what I was on my way to doing anyways. I was trying to get my perspective right. So once it caught me up, with all these truths of the world. And see, I'm gonna tell you, not everybody can go through this, because we don't know how old your soul is. And a lot of old souls probably ain't even on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Or Facebook or Instagram, TikTok. But look, I'm telling you what it is. It's entities outside of your reality. You can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like the image I took the other night with my camera. At like 2, 3 in the morning, it's like I guess the density was real thin, because I was able to pick up things that I've never seen before on a camera. I'm dead ass serious. And if I look at it in the way I was feeling while I was taking these pictures, I felt like it was somebody around me. I felt like it was somebody around me. But you gotta understand, when you tapped in with the spirit, with your spirituality, it's subtle energy. You can't. It's so subtle. It's so subtle of your mind, body, and soul that you just of it, in it. You're not thinking on it too hard. You just of it, in it. It's just an eerie feeling. And then if you gotta utilize your memory later on to come back and remember how you felt in that moment when that happened, to understand what truly went down. See what I'm saying? Just like anything else, like why y'all should still be focused on like why COVID-19 went down. You know what I'm saying? First, we talking about a mass rise of a collective consciousness, right? Let's take it even deeper for those who still give power away. Because I'm not giving no power away. Look, COVID-19, I'm gonna put it like this. It took a lot of us out. It took a lot of people out, right? But the double-edged sword of that, it woke a lot of people up. Because emotions is a motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially amongst powerful beings, like, look like this, you piss me off, I'm gonna start breaking light codes immediately, and just, look, you piss me off, I'm going through light code activation. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna even look at it like, I'm not gonna utilize anger at all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hit you with some truth. I'm like, hold on, they coming for my truths? Well, let me crack a few codes in their brain. Light code, I'm gonna undergo light code activation like a transformer. You know what I'm saying? Robots in disguise. You feel me? I'm a robot in disguise. I'm biological intelligence at its finest. You know what I'm saying? Can't none of this technology fuck with me. Can't none of these false doctrines and sociology fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for them people. I don't work for y'all. You niggas, some of you niggas still working for them. Man, come on. Look, the only time I worked for them was when they sent me in their jail and made $100 some a day off my ass. So every time I was out there fucking up in the streets, instead of getting locked up, I'm working for them, giving them money. You know what I'm saying? Got my grandparents steady bonding me out and shit like that. I've been in jail so many times. Look, and that's a double-edged sword. I've been in and out so many times. Nigga, I'm like a lawyer. I know exactly what to say to a lawyer if I catch a case. A court-appointed lawyer, I'm gonna make your ass work. The judge, I'm making your ass work. The bailiff, I'm making your ass work. I'm gonna make you do your motherfucking job. And I ain't signing shit. You're not finna just tell me, oh, I violated some shit. You're not gonna write me no tickets. This shit better be just, cause it's an unjust system. You're not just gonna do that to me like, man, we finna go to trial. No, I do not want trial by judge. I want trial by jury of my motherfucking peers. I want a trial by jury of my peers. And so I can hit them with my truth. I'll be my own lawyer. Look, I get the evidence together. I got a court-appointed attorney, we hitting them with truth. I'm my own lawyer, we hitting them with truth. I hired an attorney, we hitting them with truth. I'm just saying. And see, a lot of us, that's why, but you gotta pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles. Now, you don't wanna go in there and try to go to trial on some shit they can give you 20 years, 10 years, even 2 years, 6 months. And you don't want that. I'm talking about municipal shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about municipal shit. Like, look, when you fighting a war like that, sometimes you gotta take an L as a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, okay, look, because they got the shit so set up, it's like it's one big organization against many of us. So when they done seen people like us, like they done ran across people that's done tried that already. You know what I'm saying? So many people that try to fight their own cases, but once you in that system, it's like they got you. And ain't nobody got the same truths you got. So what you gotta do? You gotta keep yourself up out of it by any means necessary. Keep them warrants out for you, keep them tickets out for you, walk that line, walk in truth. You know what I'm saying? It become a time where you gotta really be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Using your intelligence. Like starting a business, working for yourself, understanding the financial game. You know what I'm saying? Understanding assets and liabilities, understanding credit utilization. Not just building your credit, just, oh, I'm gonna buy a house one day. It's no credit utilization. Utilizing your credit to fund your business. You know what I'm saying? Tax write-offs. You feel what I'm saying? You need to understand all these things. Ownership. Why would you go out there and rent a car that you can barely afford to pay? If a third of that money that you make a month is going towards your car note, you don't need it. Go buy you a cash car, fam. I don't care if it was a cheap cash car and it break down. Shit, you probably pay the same amount to fix your cash car up and turn it back into a brand new car. Well, not a brand new car, but a good running car. You're gonna spend less than you would probably spend trying to buy a car that, if anything happen, they gonna come repo it from you because it don't belong to you. Look, you done built your credit up to go get a car from them, and that it still don't belong to you. Or the house. You done built your credit up, go get a loan from the bank to get a house, and the house still don't belong to you, belong to them. You don't own it. And even if you do own it, that's how you do own it.
I'm about to take a shower real quick. My bad.
Yeah. But look, let's say you do own your house, right? I just seen the animal control lady pass by here. I seen in court. It's crazy how, as I'm sitting up here talking about violations, I went to court for municipal court for animal violations. They took my dogs. This was back in December. This lady was showed up in her who I've never seen before and said that she was the lady on my case. I'm like, I don't even remember her. I must have been going through spiritual awakening. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a long battle for doing my spiritual awakening. Like, my brain was everywhere. I wasn't trying to do shit. They was talking about give your dog shots. I said no. They said we gotta give your dogs rabies shots. I said no. They said you got a pet permit. I said no. I ain't got none of that. They my dogs. Nigga, you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck to do with my. That's like my kids. Your kids got shots? No, they don't. Well, they can't go to high school. I don't give a fuck. They tried to tell me that my kids, if my baby boy didn't get shots, that they was gonna deny me services. That they was gonna. What that shit called? Where people go to take their babies, Cook's Children. Cook's Children told me they was gonna deny me services if I didn't get my baby no shots. That's a scare tactic. That's fear. Fuck your services. Just keep hitting me with that Medicaid, bitch. Keep coming with that Medicaid. You can't deny that. You see what I'm saying? You gotta step on that shit. You gotta stand on that shit. Fuck them. And that's what it's gonna be. I ain't had no look. I ain't had no shots out like 12, 13 years old. It made me the best version of myself. Man, it ain't putting nothing in me. I don't like it. But look, when you get locked up, they give you a TB shot though. So I take that back. Every time you go in there, and if you don't take the TB shot, they gonna put your ass back there in a onesie or some shit, thinking you crazy. But then it's gonna make you gonna have to the processing gonna take even longer. See, that's how they get you. Time. You know what I'm saying? See, the whole world, even especially when you locked up, it's all based off of hurry up and wait. Hurry up and do this so you can wait for the next thing we want you to do. And walk in power. Don't let these people man, you do what you think is necessary. But you think it through like a chess game. You think moves ahead. And you think of what what your opponent might be trying to do. And you constantly thinking till you find the answer. Because if you asking the right place, and you searching for that with the right intention, with pure intention, you gonna get it. You gonna get it. And look, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all who I am. You see, I got the throne. You feel me? Fuck you mean? I get the king here now to tell you the truth however you want it. I don't know it all. I just know the basics to this shit. I know the basics to living and keeping your mind right. But look, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't that strong as well. Like, let me tell you what my biggest weakness, one of my biggest weaknesses, and this is crazy because one of my biggest weaknesses is the same thing that keeps me in low vibrational states. Women. Women are I love women. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, you know what I'm saying? A woman. And look, I ain't gonna even lie, I done been on some P-type time, PIMP type time at one point in time in my life too. But look, I'm at a point, I got to a point in my life where like, I had, my shit was just coming in regardless, couldn't nothing to stop my shit. And I was giving my time to an unjust cause, like different women and things of that nature that was just keeping me in low vibrational states, want to argue, that bullshit, recycling conversations. Got a nigga spend his money on them, you know what I'm saying? Not reciprocating energy with me. And think about if you dealing with multiple women that's all got their own little problems because they in low vibrational states of understanding. But they love your energy though. But they don't want to rise up with you. They want to bring you back down. I learned that shit from pimping. I read the book Pimp by Iceberg Slim and learned that shit. Look, a pimp to a hoe is a hoe to a trick. Hold on, I think I said it backwards. A trick to a hoe is like a hoe to a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm getting at is a hoe gonna always be trying to take a pimp down and see if he on his best P type time. And that's just the same way women operate. She gonna be constantly trying to see if you are that balanced man that you say you are, or if you gonna fall in or do what she wants you to do, show up when she wants you to show up, move how she wants you to move, talk how she wants you to talk, all for some pussy. Cause you got pussy on a pedestal. Fuck that. Fuck that. Good thing I learned about semen. You know what semen retention? And look, semen retention was a valuable lesson, but that's not necessarily saying that. I put like this: semen retention taught me about don't beat your meat. Don't do that. Like for real, because it's an addiction of its own. Jacking off and things of that. Masturbation is an addiction of its own. So semen retention it got me away from that. You know what I'm saying? Amongst other things, just knowing that that's a whole energy that I'd rather preserve. You know what I'm saying? But so after me undergoing semen retention and realizing that I didn't necessarily even need that to overpower me, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the semen retention, it's about the moderation. You can actually use it, you can actually utilize sex to bring you energy. You know what I'm saying? Like put like this. Let's say for my niggas out here, you gonna fuck with the baddest bitch, right? The baddest bitch. You got the baddest bitch. You fuck the shit out of her. Look, the rest of your day is about to be good than the bitch. You full of energy. You like, man, I fuck the baddest bitch. I'm that nigga now. You can just transmute it. You can just gave energy to receive energy. You give and then you receive through positivity. But then it can go another way. You go out there and fuck on a little bitch and she be doing you bad and always tripping and coming at you sideways, and then you fuck on her. And now she continue to do all the bullshit that she does. And now she just took energy away from you with no reciprocation. you don't even feel good about the experience really. You like, damn, I don't even feel good. Like, or like she controlled the whole situation and made it where what it wasn't even supposed to be. Like it wasn't even fun. You know what I'm saying? It just happened because you think that that's all you supposed to want. It's sex from a female, or you know what I'm saying? Putting that pussy on a pedestal. Or if you ain't getting no pussy, you gonna go out there and masturbate. That's you giving too much power away. What you should do is when you thinking about something, if you don't truly want that or need that in that moment, or if you don't get it, just understand the universe is always working in your favor. Transmute that energy into something positive and keep moving. That's what you do. That's what we do. So understand all of these concepts of who you are as a person. Like get you some sunlight. Understand that melanin. Like so, look, melanin is not actually black. It's green. It's like a dark green hue. You know what I'm saying? Like so, we are melanated beings. But when you see a being like Osiris from the Egyptians, that his skin was green. That's true Netaru melanin right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're looking at right there. The green man. So like, understand like we'll never at our fullest capacity with this shit. Like, but your strongest weapon is your mind, right? So understand that the strongest weapon is your mind. You want to make sure that you got the thought processing and the understanding of your strongest weapon in line, so you can correlate your mind with your body and your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got your spirit always there. You gotta go find. You gotta tap in with your soul. Your spirit is what keep you standing upright. What keep you with your eyes open. What keep you working. What keep you trying. Your spirit always there. Your soul might have been here when you was born, but you might have lost it through all the fears. Your soul was always like, you know what, I'm still in here. You just can't hear me. That's some thoughts I'll be telling you about. That's that oneness with God. And oh yeah, let's talk about oneness. Niggas talking about oneness is a myth, right? Illuminati, I don't know. Gazer, you know him. But he say, so the oneness is a myth. No, the oneness is not a myth. The oneness is not a myth. Not everybody has that oneness, because not all beings are the same. But the oneness is for the collective conscious of truth. The oneness is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So once you start understanding the truth, and then you start seeing other people that know these truths, they start to look like a reflection to you. They start to look like a reflection from your information. Like it's almost like they went into your Akashic records and got all your books that you've been learning about. You know what I'm saying? That's the oneness. The reflection is the oneness of truth. That's the soul. That's because your soul is a seed of the Most High. And if all of our souls are seeds of the Most High, then that means we are related. You feel what I'm saying? That's family. That's the oneness. The oneness of family. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually speaking. So the oneness is real. Not everybody has the oneness. It's a reflection. You know what I'm saying? Or it might come as synchronicities. And look, I'm gonna say this thing. Everybody's synchronicities might not come the same, but synchronicities are real. But the same like synchronicities, in order to understand your synchronicities, you gotta be learning something, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, or you gotta be aware of the things that you are experiencing in your life, and then you go watch some shit. And look, when you really tapped in, you can tap in with somebody that's talking about it within the 24 hours of you experiencing. It's like it was made for you, because you gotta understand what spirit is. Spirit is of psychic intelligence. Everything spiritual is of psychic intelligence. Like what's to come, what has been, what it will be. I mean, it might not be perfect like you want it to be, but it's there. Like the synchronicity is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what tarot card readings are for. Tap in. Don't tap in with every tarot reading. Just know which ones are for you. As a synchronicity, you will know. People like, damn, it's like they talking directly to me. God, they soul seed is connected with your soul seed. You know what I'm saying? Connected with the Most High. Look, God said, or the Creator said, or somebody from the spirit realm said, look, I need you to tap in like this. I want you to tap in like this. They tapped in with their thoughts. Tap in like this. Cause Kaylin gonna come watch your video later on, and he finna be going through some shit like this. So you need to talk about this for him later on. Your ancestors, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your Most High, the Creator. We don't know who it is in the moment, but you gotta understand it's on the other side You know what I'm saying? It's coming from the other side. It's coming from subtle energy that you can't even see. You know what I'm saying? It's metaphysics. It's spirituality. It's knowledge itself, truly. Understanding. That's the kind of oneness I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like the fact that are we all organic or inorganic beings. Like, I mean, come on, come on, man. We know the organic beings from the inorganic beings. We know the ones that have no souls at all. We know it's organic robotoids. You know what I'm saying? We know that MK Ultra is a real thing. We understand. Y'all don't understand cloning all the way. You know what I'm saying? But cloning. Let me see how I can put it about cloning. All right, so look, they can do cloning. They can do cloning, but they can also do augmented reality. Like this video right here. This whole shit could be fake. Even though it's not. I'm just being 100. Even though it's not. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying they can make a whole fucking video. They got the technology to do it where you thinking that it's one person and it's just a computer generated machine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be like this. You won't see a lot of videos like that. You probably won't catch too many videos like that, but you will catch a lot of people in the comment section like that. Computer generated robots, computer generated comment section. You want me to say, you know, if it's a computer generated comment or if it's coming from a computer generated robot, go to their page, look at what they try to say in the comment section, then go to their page, see how many subscribers and followers and how long they've been on YouTube or Instagram or anything like that, and that'll let you know who the fuck they is. They ain't about nothing. I don't care if you call yourself a chosen one. If you a chosen one, you call yourself a chosen one, and you out here ain't spread no truths. You just want to take in information, but you ain't giving no information. You ain't chosen. You weren't chosen for the test. You ain't chosen for the creed. You ain't walking with the creed. You ain't walking with the light. You ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta rise up to that. You gotta be like, you know what? Look, even before I knew that I was a chosen one, it was already something like people used to ask me like, why are you learning all this stuff? Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Why you feel like you need all this information? My answer was for my kids, for my future generations. This is for my kids, for my family. They need to know this. If I ever die or something like that, all this information needs to be written down. They don't have to go get it because I went and got it for them. And then I'm going to apply it to my life. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's what that is. That's what a chosen one does. You know what I'm saying? You go find information and you give it back to the collective conscious. And that's a frequency and vibration of its own. Trust me. Even understanding where I stay at. Look, understanding where I stay at. Everybody around me is tapped in to a certain degree. They can't help it. Because the frequency and vibration coming from my location is man, we in that thing. Man, I got orgone, lapis, lazuli. Look, I got weapons. I got physical, spiritual, and mental weapons for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Look, the energy here, people don't understand this kind of energy coming from my location. They just know like, man, it's a different kind of energy coming from over there. Look, sometimes people come over my house, they won't even walk in the back room. They don't even want to walk in that room. It just feels different. So I don't care if they're a good person or not, they so like, I ain't trying to wake up today like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, they don't want to tap in that hard. My frequency good. They trying to go to the club. You feel me? They finna go to the club. They don't want to come in the back. They ain't trying to come in the back. You burning? Is that sandalwood you burning back there? Is that frankincense and myrrh you burning back there? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Is that Reiki energy I smell? Is that Reka energy? Reka, Ra, sun, Ka, earth. That Raka energy, you know what I'm saying? Rock out, you see what I'm saying? See, that's the kind of etymology I'm talking about tapping in with. You know what I'm saying? Just not saying that every etymology, because no lie, like once I jumped into etymology, it was just like everything was just like I was like them woke ass niggas on the movies and shit like that. So if the grass is green, then that means that the grass is connected with the heart chakra, which is true. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily in that aspect. You can look at the grass being green just like the photosynthesis, and how I said that Osiris is just like I said Osiris is the real Netarut and his skin is green. Look at when grass dies out, what color it becomes. It turns brown, it turns yellow, it dies out. Like, so in this brown being, look, if you look close enough, it's green in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, You look close enough, it's you get the light, man. I can't even show you, but if you look close enough, it's green in there. That's nigga, I'm near death. At this point, this complexion of me is near death. I'm not connected with the sun. I'm not connected with the mother earth. I ain't rose up high enough. Yeah, if anything, I should be blacker than a motherfucker. Nah, I'm just bullshitting about that being blacker than a motherfucker. But point being, I do what the fuck I do. How the fuck I want to do it. Like, I don't know. Like today, my mouth just been dry. I'm finna go in here and start. I'm finna go get on some water. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna probably go kick it with my family. You know what I'm saying? I think my mama might be in town. I'm gonna kick it with my family, my grandparents. Go to a few people's house, being positive. Go say what's up, chill. You know what I'm saying? Just have a good time. I'm not gonna let nobody attack me. I'm not gonna let nobody come at me sideways because I know the power that I carry, and I know that when I step in a room, I bring energy to that room. I bring light to the equation. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God. I'm a son of God. And like I say, I'm a son of God. I'm a seed. My soul is the seed of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? My soul is the seed of its creator. Or you can look at it like shit. My seed, my soul, been around longer than my physical being been around. So my soul helped create me so my soul could, at the same time, be my Father in heaven. Talking to me through my mind, my soul. I'm just saying, because your soul is a seed. That's your Most High. But let's say that your Most High has a Most High. Like a granddaddy Most High to you. You know what I'm saying? If you understand these truths. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you gotta understand if God is infinite, then so are his constructs. As above, so below, as within, so without. You know what I'm saying? Everything is everything. You just gotta have an open mindedness to understand our concepts and correlate them together for understanding. It's just like with movies and shit, like don't get caught up watching too many movies and TV shows. Like watch some entertaining shit that's good, and trust me, it's people that's actually spreading truth through entertainment and through movies because they got a soul as well. And when they writing that script, they soul kick in. You know what I'm saying? They Most High kick in and let it be known what they want to be told to the world. You know what I'm saying? Don't think everything the government. Don't give them that power. Give your people power. You know what I'm saying? You know who I can look at somebody and tap in with their soul and tell if I'm tapping in with their soul or if I'm just tapping in with their physical avatar as a social being on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I know the difference. Like so. I'm gonna talk about certain things. Like you can't convince me to. I almost watched that movie King Richard. I heard 19 Keys talking about him. But look, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Like I tried to watch. I couldn't even watch for like 5-10 minutes of it because I couldn't let them put that narrative on me because of my knowledge and understanding that I learned last year before I even met my guardian angel. The truths that I ran across, that I was pushing. As a matter of fact, the truth that I ran across the day of my ascension. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want that to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about it because I put it all together. I ain't gonna go there. Because if our people know that, we understand gay agendas and all kind of type time. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't watch King Richard because I don't know who Venus and Serena Williams are. But from the first 10 minutes of the movie that I did watch, it seemed like their father had a plan, had a goal, and no matter what, nobody was gonna stop him from that goal. Like he said, he went home and told his wife, we gotta make 2 more kids. Shit, how we know that he didn't make 2 boys and was like, hey, I gotta stick to the plan. You niggas gotta be girls. You gonna be the best female tennis players ever, but nobody's gonna know that you niggas is really boys. That's how we gonna take over the game. You gonna be fired. Y'all gonna be the best at it. Nobody won't gonna be able to defeat you. Because nobody's gonna know that you're a man. I'm just saying we don't know. Let's just not go. I'm not gonna do all that to y'all, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna let nobody put any narrative on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a memory bank and I remember what I remember, and I'm gonna go find the memories. I'm gonna remember how much time I put into learning about that stuff. I'm gonna use my own mind, just like I said with Kevin Samuels, just like I said with Rashad Jamal, which is supposedly incarcerated right now. They gonna come for hours. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come for you. See, the only thing about me, they tried to come for me, but you gotta understand, I used to do pills and smoke weed, I did cocaine, alcohol, I used to do a lot of things. I done had seizures, you know what I'm saying? I OD from PCP when I was 16 years old. I was in the fucking stars, you know what I'm saying? I was in the sky. Like, I died then when I was 16. Like, look, my heart strong as a motherfucker. You can't hit me with no heart attacks, you can't zap me. you can't send people, my guardian angel, help me to rise in frequency because it's gone. No lie, when I met my guardian angel, I had a fucked up ass anxiety. I had the worst anxiety attack. You put 20 more years of my life and let me go through that same experience, I would have had a heart attack. I'm just being 100. I probably would have fainted right there in the fucking room and passed out. I would have died that day. Shit, I'm telling you. But I'm so strong. I'm so strong. Look, even after me going through my ascension, spiritual awakening, when the they call it, when the psychosis started kicking in from the YouTube videos, it was like when that shit happened, I was looking like this. I was like, what? And it was like, yeah, I'm talking to you. This is what the phone was doing to me. I was watching Hidden Knowledge with Cosmic Nagas, Hidden Knowledge, Nazir Ra. I was watching Nazir Ra. And Nazir Ra became my teacher for like 12 hours straight. I just had to take notes like, okay, like nigga, I was dead. I thought I was dead because of the fucking psychosis. I remember getting up. He kept saying in the video like, you dead, you die like this. And he was like, you could die like this, you die like this. And look, I thought I was really dead. I remember standing up and fainting. I fainted, like I was on the fucking floor in my kitchen. Like I walked to the kitchen to get some water. I fainted, I was on the floor. I remember waking up, my face on the floor. I remember hopping up like so quick. I was like, the fuck, I fainted. Didn't even realize I fainted. The side of my head had pain on it because I was like, damn, I must have really fell hard because that shit was tripped the fuck out. You don't understand the spirituality. But I'm trying to help y'all understand. That's what I'm here for. That's why the king here now. The king here to help you rise up properly. Ain't no gonna be no heart attacks, no more of that bullshit. That shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no agents. None of that shit. It's over. But look, happy Mother's Day. Walk in light. Walk in truth. Walk in understanding. Peace out.